Are you hiding something from us? Seriously, are you hiding something from us? Certainly you have a talent in there somewhere. Everybody does. Let's find out about them. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to the Video Calling Show that invites you, yes, you, to be a live video guest on this program to talk about whatever you want to. Could be the subject that I start every show out with, which is as different as I can think of. Could be personal project. It could be current events. It could be the weather. It doesn't matter. All you need to do is use this link right here. Put that in your browser. That's the meeting number. That'll get you started with Zoom. It'll download. You'll be raring to go with that number, and boom, you'll show up on my screen. There's another link just like it down in the description box. And if you don't want to download Zoom, all you've got to do is visit zoom.us, click on join a meeting, and put that number right there in. Well, how are you this evening? If that's the kind of content that sounds pretty hip and cool to you, by all means, hit that subscribe button and let's get this party started. So tonight I've chose a kind of an odd sort of subject. But before I get into that, I'm going to say hello to a few folks in the chat. Studio Geek 32, how you doing, buddy? Drone Kings in Darwin. There's Brad. How you doing, pal? He is doing the promos for me. Awesome. Was Blind. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. And we also have the JLA member channel. Welcome. Susan Hamilton, good to see you. So anyway, I got to thinking, we did hobbies last, Tuesday. And I got to thinking, hobbies are kind of an extension of our creative side, of those things that we're good at. Well, it put me in mind of special talents. Hidden talents, those things that we can do and we just rarely show it, or it might be a cocktail party pleaser. It could be a bar trick. I know there for a while when I had severe TMJ, and this is before I had braces, as an adult, and we've already talked about that. I could snap my jaw in such a bad fashion. I mean, it sounded like you were snapping your fingers. Yeah, I can't tell you how many dentists and orthodontists I freaked out by doing that little parlor trick. It was actually kind of cool. I mean, it's one of those things where you become just that guy who can snap his jaw like his fingers. I can't do it anymore, though. If I try to do it now, it actually hurts, so I don't. So you're not going to get to see that. But I also have always been able to pretty much control my eyes individually. I don't know if you can see me doing that. That looks weird. I get like 4 or 5 of me, and then when I cross my eyes, I get 9 or 10 of me. It's like a bad 70s party. That's all I'm going to say about that. Oh, Susan, you got to come on the show and tell me. No. I blow smoke rings. Yeah, that's something that I never, ever, everyone who smoked, you couldn't smoke for 30 years like I did and not at least try it occasionally. But it was never something that I got good at or even, worked too hard to even get good at. It's just one of those things, but I always envied, people who could. Same way with, there for the longest time I couldn't whistle with my fingers, and of course I fixed that. I don't know if that's a hidden talent at all. But there, a man of so many hobbies as myself, you're gonna find things that you're just naturally good at. I found myself to have a very good, very steady hand. I can see the way things are put together before I take them apart. And I don't know if that stems from, the thousands of things I've taken apart over the years or not, but it certainly has come to my aid in more than one instance. Hey, Jim, Above and Beyond Drones, welcome to the show, my friend. But I want to hear about yours. Like I said, Susan already said that she blows smoke rings. That's awesome. Like I said, I never learned to do that. It just, I would try it every once in a while after a few beers, and I'd be done. So I never worried about it. Well, I think we have someone on here now, evening, um, that wants to talk about their hidden talents. Let me, have you typed? Yeah, she typed in. Hang on just a minute, my friend. You seem excited. I love that. I love that. Let's see.
I actually have many hidden talents that a lot of people don't know.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Tons.
Tons?
Yes.
Is that even possible? Tons?
Tons.
How are you, Sammy?
I'm doing good.
Why, it seems like only yesterday.
Yes, it was yesterday.
Well, how was your day?
My day was good.
Wonderful, wonderful. Just a second here. Tim Timmons, welcome to the show. New guy here. Saw your title, Hidden Talents, playing music. Oh, yes. Yes. Play guitar, piano, violin, and cello. Awesome. Juice Life, welcome back to the show. Okay, let's get into it, Sammy. Tell me about your hidden talents.
Okay, so half of my hidden talents are with music, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Because I told you that I was playing drums, but I have even more hidden talents.
Oh, wow.
So my first one is I play the piano.
Yeah. I've seen you tickle some ivories on some of your videos, haven't I?
What?
I've seen you play the piano on some of your videos, have I not? Some of your music videos?
So.
Yeah, I think so. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
But there's a thing. I can't read music.
Oh, well, join the club.
No, like I can't read music and everyone says, "Oh, this is so nice." I just made it. I can make it up in my head, so that's one of my talents.
Yeah, so you play it by ear, which is an extraordinary talent. Good for you. Good for you. Just a second here. Bob Dip, welcome to the show, my friend. Ed's here. How you doing, Ed? By the way, guys, if you have a question for me or my guests, by all means, ask it in the chat and make sure you tag me. And I see that Bob Dip says his talents are so hidden that I haven't found them yet. Oh, Bob, I didn't see who you said might need my help. I don't know if you were being serious in like 2 shows ago. If you remember, go ahead and chat that and tag me if you would. I'm happy to help just about anyway. Okay, go ahead, my friend Sammy. What other hidden talents do you have? Oh, by the way, folks, you're welcome to come on and get in the queue. Don't worry about that at all. Okay. Just go ahead and call in and get in the queue if you want to. The link is in the description box.
A hidden talent is no one knows this online.
Okay.
I played trombone for a year.
Really?
Yes.
Now, you don't read any music at all, but you played trombone as well without knowing how to read music?
I think so.
Well, that's pretty impressive.
Or I kind of read it, but I never liked it, so I just dropped
out. Well, dude, if I'm going to tell you this right up front, I don't know if you saw the show, but I was talking to I think Patty Broussard, and yes. You saw that, and I said, listen, if I had it to do all over again, being a musician, I would have learned. I would have dove right into music because I love it so much, and it sounds to me like you love it too. So you might think about, as part of your regular courses, take some music, dude. I know you said you dropped it, but take it. I think you'll make yourself happy.
No, like I didn't drop it. I just dropped trombone in school.
Oh, I see.
School. I play the drums. I play the piano. I sing still.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And actually, my dad used to write music for the commercials in the 90s. Actually.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
So some of the big commercials.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I have a home studio. So
Right, right. Very
And
cool.
a
You want
lot of people don't know I have a studio, I have mixers, I have drums, I have keyboards. I have this bugs me. I always get hurt because right beneath this desk I have two desks. One is like a Kai sampler,
hmm
and then one is a big crown amp.
hmm
But yeah, but this is what I'm talking about.
No, you don't have to pull it out. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
but it's like it's a Kai S1000,
hmm
and that's what people used back in the 90s for sample, and it still works.
Oh, very good. Very
Yeah.
good. Just a second there, Sammy. Bob Dip says silver giveaways. Yeah, I thought that's what you said, Bob Dip, and I actually went on their stream like the day after, and they knew I was there, and he didn't say anything. So, yeah, just if you talk to him before I get to, just have him email me. I'm happy to help answer any questions he has, and we'll go from there. No, Tony, welcome to the show. By the way, this is not a replay of last night's show. It looks like it, doesn't, Sammy?
No, because I have the green screen now.
Ah,
My
yes.
green
You
screen is working.
Yeah, you've got your Mac going. You had the green screen last night. You just didn't have anything on it.
No, I learned that today.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Are you using
Yeah.
OBS or something else?
Zoom.
Oh, yes, you can you can change your background. Absolutely. Forgot about that.
That's why.
Yep. Yep. Very cool. Very cool. So you got your logo back there. Awesome.
Yeah.
Live Trip Travels. Welcome to the show. Good to see you again.
And
No,
your
this is not a
tips
repeat.
helped me.
What's that?
Your tips helped me.
Oh, good. Good. I'm glad they did. I'm
I
glad they
have
did.
a beefier description,
Good.
and then it says blah blah blah. OBS Geek is what I do, what time.
Mm-hmm.
And
Awesome.
thank you for all the help.
Oh, you're more than welcome. More than welcome. I want to see you succeed, my friend. I want to see you succeed.
And it's almost to 100.
Oh, very cool. Wow, you went from 66 to nearly 100. That's awesome, dude. That is awesome. That's because people share your stream. How is that? Uh-oh, warning, shameless plug ahead. Folks, feel free to share this stream at any time if you feel so inclined.
Share this stream now.
Hey, I'm allowed to have at least one shameless plug per show. Am I not?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good, good. I have Sammy's approval. Now you guys heard it first.
It's your channel. You
Yes.
have to bow down.
No. I'm a regular guy who likes to talk to people, dude. You've watched enough of my shows.
Yeah.
So how's your other channel doing? Is it doing okay?
Now, this is what I want to talk about.
Okay.
So, I started that channel in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
So, it took me years and years and years to get to 1K.
Sure.
And so lately, I have been getting really burnt out with that channel.
Mm.
Like the big YouTubers, like when they get burnt out.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like that.
Yeah, and that's why I told you last night to not to overdo it and try to get out every day with stuff. Hi, Mom. He had to mute himself. Maybe I need to talk lower. You all good? Shake your head yes or no. Okay, you're unmuted.
Okay.
Was that Mom?
No,
Oh.
my dad.
Oh, okay. Hi, Dad. Oh, Brandon B wants to know what flavor this is. This is from, oh, here, I've got it right here. Mount Baker Vapor. Mount Baker Vapor for the taste that satisfies. It's actually vanilla tobacco. And Sammy, don't ever get involved in these. The only
Why
reason,
did you do that?
well, the only reason I did is because back when I was younger, a little older than you, of course, cigarettes was the thing. And now we've learned so much more about cigarettes and how they will kill you. In fact, they killed my mother, and they're just about ready to put my father down. But I stopped. It has to be 10 years now, and just went with this because I'm hooked on nicotine. Don't If you never start, you'll never get hooked. That's the thing, and that
Yes.
carries on to anything, drugs, alcohol, anything. If you never start, you won't get hooked. So don't start.
That's like YouTube.
Well, yeah.
If you don't start, you don't get
You
some
don't
videos.
get hooked. You don't get burned
Yeah.
out. Yeah. Oh, I know.
And I got burned out because it's too much work.
Oh
And
yeah.
I feel I wasn't getting a return and I wasn't having as much fun as I used to.
Sure. Yeah, that happens. That happens all the time, actually.
And then I'm thinking, if I have this new great channel and I'm sick and I'm not feeling well, and I can't do Studio Geek 32 video,
Mm-hmm.
I can't do anything. But then I film another video for another channel that's a different topic.
Mm.
I'm more upbeat. So
Sure.
I don't know, is it maybe the setting? I'm taking a break from my Studio Geek for the whole weekend.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say no.
Well, sometimes just taking a break is enough, right? You just have to step away for a little bit, clear your head, think of some new ideas. By the way, Ben on Adventures, thanks for stopping by, my friend, and thanks for the. He gave me a follow on Twitter. Awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Oh, and how to make up your own mind is in. How you doing? Glad to have you. Glad to have you, buddy. I can't remember. Pardon me. I'm gonna have to go more generic. Problem I have. So anyway, yeah, just take a break every once in a while and clear your head. Get back into the games. That's why I don't do it over the weekends most of the time, because I
Yes.
like to have some time off. I like to collect my thoughts. I like to think of new subjects, that sort of thing. Yeah, that's what you should do. So I'm glad you're doing that.
Okay.
And yet it's another reason I told you that you probably shouldn't do it every day. Every 4 to 7 days, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So now I'm like, yay! I'm going to post a video on Wednesday and Monday. That's all my days. Maybe just a quick live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Do like a new OBS update. Here it is. There's all the features, how to do this, how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Quick stream, maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
That.
There you go.
Yeah.
American Gold Prospectors, welcome to the show. Darlene's Garden Channel, good to see you. And I got that right. Life Trip Travels, welcome. Oh, SpongeBob. I'm sure SpongeBob is now Japanese, has unsubscribed, and we had a moment of silence for him and everything. It was sad to see him go. Hopefully he's back. That'd be cool.
Ooh.
SpongeBob is now Japanese. I don't see him in the chat, but looks like Tony said something about him.
I thought it was like the actual SpongeBob. Like,
oh no, I should be so lucky, right?
Yeah. The Mr. Krabs, and he's like,
that would be fun to have the actual SpongeBob on the show. I'd dig that. Now you watch, Sammy. Somebody's going to come in with a SpongeBob costume. You just watch.
or it's YouTube costumes.
Yeah.
So the most money, like PewDiePie, is Mr. Krabs. Yeah, the like Sandy. So then we have different people as SpongeBob. That would be funny.
That would be funny. That would be funny.
Yes.
It would be hard for me to carry on a conversation though with a sponge, I gotta say. What are you doing? Oh, you're just trying to. There's your thumbnail. Yep, I'm using
what
that for our thumbnail.
what
Your guest cut.
app what
Oh,
app did you say that is great for logos?
I didn't say. Well, of course, Photoshop's great for logos, and
Yeah,
also Illustrator because
Adobe.
Adobe Illustrator, yeah, and that's going to be a little expensive. But there, and I don't know of any free guys. If in the chat, if you guys know of any free vector-based web, or even could be an app, could be a website, where you can do vector-based graphics, throw it in the chat real fast. But yeah, remember I told you the logo should be done vector.
Yeah.
Yeah, Photoshop works in bitmaps, and a bit of extension on that, but that's very advanced. Canva is a free app. You're not going to be able to draw
Yeah.
too much with that, I don't think, Ben.
I made this logo in Canva.
Yeah, at least I wasn't, but yeah, yeah. Um, but you could get away with what was it? Oh, I wish Wisco was here.
Pixar.
Paint. Yes, Pixar. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Paint.net or something.
Yeah, it's really weird because I think I looked it up when Wisco was
So,
here.
yeah.
Paint.net. Let's check that out real fast. Not scary. No, that wasn't it.
No.
Because that goes to Warren Paint and Color. Another shout out for Warren Paint and Color. if you want to sponsor the Video Calling Show, I've already shouted you out twice, man. You're probably selling gallons of that shit with me. Yeah, Paint.net, but it's not Paint.net. It's something else. Let's look it up on Goog. Let's look it up on the 800-pound gorilla. So, Paint.net. Huh? How did that go wrong? It is Paint.net. I was sure I might have typed in .com, but yeah, it looks like Paint.net is it's a downloadable product.
And it looks like older program did it.
Yeah. It looks like a very, very early version of Photoshop from the thumbnail that I'm looking at here. You and I can both look at it.
Like 1990s.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, it's just a download page, and who knows? Since
Yeah.
it's free, they probably don't update it that often. That happens a lot, but there it is, free download, Paint.net 4.1.6. Yeah, I'd give that a try too if you're wanting to do a logo.
Yeah.
Freehand logo, you freehand draw, or maybe with shapes and things like that. Those sort of graphics programs really, really help.
I have an old copy of Photoshop and
Oh shoot! If you got Photoshop, you don't need anything else. Hell,
and Illustrator, but
yeah.
that's on my dad's computer.
Oh yeah, you don't need anything else. Hell, I could do a great logo in Photoshop 3.0, and they stopped making. That version was back in probably, I don't know, 94, 93. Yeah. So you should work. That should work easily.
I think it's CS6.
It's further than that. I have 6, but it's
No, I was talking about that version that I have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's plenty. That is plenty. Now, somebody also said in the chat that said GIMP is a free Photoshop type of open source raster graphics. Okay, so yeah, it's raster, which means it's bitmap. It's going to be flat graphics, not vector graphics, but that's fine. I mean, if you just want to do a logo, you can actually do it in as large as you can, then shrink it down, and it doesn't lose as much of its.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking that because how did you make your merch? Because I saw that you got merch.
Yeah, I did that all in Illustrator.
Yeah, but what application did you send it out to?
Oh, you mean who's the vendor? Yeah. Teespring.
I use that.
Cool.
And then, but there's with this logo, it says, oh, this image is too pixelated or something.
Oh yeah, you just have to make it on a bigger on a bigger canvas.
Oh, that's all?
That's it. That's it.
How
Um,
big?
Now, here's a great thing for everybody who's watching, and they're going to do. They're trying to do merch. I do all of my graphics for YouTube, and this includes, well, to a certain extent,
Photoshop?
my merch. No, I do it all in
Illustrator?
no 1920 by 1080 pixels. Okay,
Oh,
I do my thumbnails in 1920 by 1080. I do my screens like this guy here. This is exactly that.
yeah.
Um, I do my all of my graphics I do at 1920 by 1080, and if you save that off as a PNG with a transparent background for merch, they won't balk at it. Now you'll have to slim it down for like t-shirts and maybe for the coffee cups. You don't use the whole screen, but if you
Yeah.
start at 1920 by 1080, you will be good to go.
I'm
Because
doing
that way,
that now.
yeah, that way it'll be high res enough when they shrink it down that it won't be too pixelated for their sensors to throw out. Because that's really one of the first ones I did was me on the back of a shirt, just like my channel icon, and that is a bitmap because I'm not going to transfer me into a. Yeah, we'll talk about Amazon in a minute. Live trip. I am pissed off about. I'm awfully angry. Sorry, Sammy. I am awfully angry. I know. I'm very, very, very angry with the beast that is Amazon at the moment. So, enough said. Hey, Outdoors with Eric, welcome. Jack, how you doing, buddy?
I have a question.
Ask away.
I can't get like it's like weird kind of because like in the in Canva I have the free one and it says you can't download the PNG one.
How come?
No, no,
In
with the
Canva?
transparent background.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's probably they probably won't let you download a
so what
transparent
should
background.
I
Yeah.
do?
Use one of those other programs. Create something with a transparent background, and then if you want to use Canva for the rest of it, then you can just upload that and start with that. Put it on the top layer so that whatever you do on the back side will show through the transparent portion. Yep, but you probably won't have to. If you make your and this includes, folks, this includes channel art. In fact, if you look at this photo again, with this image, that is actually my channel art. Just I've expanded it out a little bit. What I do is I
Yeah.
squeeze it down to where I'm in that the middle half of the center of the screen, only about 350 pixels tall, but I'm in the middle half, and then I've got two quarter screen areas on the side of that center strip. Go back to it real fast. Over here on the left and right of me, I put a quarter of the screen on each one of those, so I shrink it down. Just for this screen, I blew it up because it looks kind of funny if it's all still scrunched down and all you see are those people back and then little old me. So yeah, so even for my channel art.
Can you check out my new banner?
Sure, why not? Why not? Let's see. Why not? Yeah, I'm looking at GIMP. That looks pretty cool by the thumbnails, by the way. All right, let's see.
It's OBS Geek and it works now.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to make it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you haven't typed in as OBS Geek. Let me go through the long way here. Excuse
I
me.
can type in it.
Oh, it won't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. I'll find it here in just a second. Hey, you got number one spot now. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's just go to it. This is what we normally do, but we'll do it for you. Since no one else is waiting in line, and you guys are more than welcome to wait in line. All you got to do is use that link in the description box, and that'll get you started. Or go to zoom.us and use that meeting number once you click on join a meeting. Well, there you are, Sammy.
Do you see a difference?
I do. And
do you like it?
I like that a lot. I like that a lot. If I had any
Yeah.
Anything to change. I would put the and more at the end of tutorials,
Yes.
OBS streaming tips. Put it over here underneath your OBS Geek header,
Yeah.
and then say what this Monday was like new videos Mondays and
Yeah.
Wednesdays. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yep. But other than that, I love that. You might grow your logo a little bit too. So the glasses are closer to the bottom. You know what I mean? So it
Yeah.
covers. It has a more commanding presence. But other than
Yeah.
that, you are on the right path, my friend.
And then can you check my about page?
Sure, I absolutely can. Look at you getting a channel review on guest night. That's a good open line. Yep. Host Sammy loves OBS since 2015. Exploring interest topics about streaming as well as others. Yep, topics streaming with OBS, stream labs OBS. You've been doing it, dude. You've been working it. Feel free to add a bit more. Like
Okay.
yeah, because you've got probably about double the that content that you can add to it,
Yeah.
and you never want to miss an opportunity, but don't get too over wordy. Just say some other stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. That's
But
very cool.
that's pretty good in like a couple hours.
Oh yeah, for sure. 24 hours to be exact. Yep, yep. Cool. Very cool. Yep.
Yes.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Where am I? Oh, I lost my mouse. All right. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, you're doing great, man. You're doing great.
Thanks.
I'm
I
so
had a
happy that I
good
could help.
time.
And I like the channel icon too. I don't know if you
Yeah.
had that last time. Did you?
No,
Did-
I always had that.
oh, you did? Okay, I didn't notice
Yeah.
it last time. My bad. Yeah, very nice.
It's
Very
fun.
nice.
Have a nice night.
Oh, you're gonna take off. All right, Sammy. You have a nice night as well, my friend. We'll see you very soon. Peace out. Clap, clap, and he's gone. Sweet. Thanks, Sammy. That was great, man. That was great. Did I miss anybody in the chat? I don't think so. I hope not. Yeah. Video lines are still open, folks. If you want to tell me about your hidden talents, now is the time. I'll probably give you another 5 minutes because I'm not gonna be able to talk for another half hour. We have to go out and do some dog meet and greets so that our dogs have a place to stay when we're on vacation at the end of June. So there's that. Yes, he is a great young man, was blind. Absolutely. Good kid. Scott Victor, say good job. That good job, man. Is Scott Victor in the house? Did I miss Scott? I apologize if I did. Absolutely apologize if I did. Yeah, I don't know that I have any other do that pose on the header. What pose is that? The one I did with my cup? Oh wait, look, I didn't even have the logo there. Look, my new channel header. Actually, you know what? I'll probably use that as my as my thumbnail. Me pointing at a cup. How does that even come close to speak to hidden talents, right? Look, my hidden talent is being a spokesperson for nothing. Hey, Mike Van Doozy, how you doing, man? How are you guys seeing these people and I'm not? Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, Sammy is a great kid. He is a fantastic kid. Bundles of energy, just absolute bundles of energy. I'm glad you're home, Brandon B. I know those can be trying. Yes. And I hope your girlfriend's not watching. No, honey. No, it's all good. It's all good. Hidden talent, better than that. But well, I wish Nightbot had a friggin' hidden talent. Its hidden talent is that it's hidden. Nightbot, you suck. You suck big time. You want to talk about being pissed off at Amazon? I'm pissed off at Nightbot. What do you mean log into what? Now it doesn't even know I should be logged in. Oh, well, it's a love-hate relationship with Amazon, actually, Eric. As pissed off as I am, I really gotta say that I've made out well on my returns and that sort of thing over the years. But for some reason, I didn't get pulled in when I applied for merch. And I'm like, are you effing kidding me? I've been a Prime member for nearly a decade now. I I'm an Amazon slut to the core. I mean, I order stuff all the time. And the worst part about it is you have no appeal. And what they say is that they've been over inundated with requests. And it's like, God, bullshit, Amazon. You are just effing you. Yes, it is, Jack. That is a what is the date on that thing? I should go. I think it's 1820. Harper's Ferry flintlock that I got from my grandfather. Oh, Bob Diff's hidden talent is being perfect. Good for you, Bob. Well, get your perfect ass up here on the show. Let's talk about that. I'm just kidding, Bob. We're all perfect in our own little way. Oh, hey, here we go. Just a second. Oh, now this is where I need that little vignette where I said, we'll be back right after this. But I'm not going to do that to you folks. You're going to get to see me muddle through this, no matter how painful the setup for each guest. Some say it's easy. It's not easy. All right, here we go. Hey, how's it going tonight, stranger?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Tony.
Man, I didn't want you to sit there with nobody. I can't believe nobody's calling in. You know, it's everyone's chatting away.
Everyone's chatting away, and I decided to jump right in on the chat, which for me is kind of a hard thing to do.
Oh man.
Well, it's real easy when there's no guests, but when there's guests, it's tough.
I figured I'd call and give you my hidden talent.
Oh yeah, what's your hidden talent, Tony? It's not your camera, right? Because we know it's got a hidden talent.
Camera's part of it. No. Let's see. I can juggle.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. I'm not great at it, but I'm okay at it. I do a little bit of magic. I'm not as good as Adam, but.
Oh, that's right, Adam. Where the hell is Adam? He should be up here talking about his magic and doing magic.
He was doing it that night on
the panel
for All Friday. Yeah, it was awesome. But I think my biggest hidden talent, I guess, would be.
I feel like I got to get my face closer to the camera so that we're the same size.
Jim, I got it down.
Just between you and me, man. What's going on?
So I guess when I guess forever, I always had a fear of public speaking, and I worked for 4 years as a wrestler. I mean, a manager in a wrestling federation. And the first show that I showed up for, I figured I was just gonna walk out with this guy and just kind of hang out at ringside, really not do much, you know. And first night I showed up, the guy said, "All right, well, I want you to go in the ring, cut a promo." I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah, what?
I can't. I have total fear of public.
There are people here, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a big fed, but it was it's a local fed, and it was down Rhode Island, and they did 150 to 300 people a show. And so he's like, "I want you to go out in the ring, and I want you to cut a promo. I'm just gonna give you the mic, it's good." Like, oh my god! So I almost vomited the curtain before I went out. I was so nervous. It was horrible. But I went out, and it was weird. Like, it's so public speaking has become something that like a drug to me now. I love it. Like I could.
Can you say that? Can you say that sentence one more time? It was like bop, 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 bop.
Sorry.
It's just cutting out a bit.
Yeah, public speaking's like a drug to me now. Like I love it. It's the weirdest thing. Like I still get just as nervous every time before I do it. But as soon as I step out in front of people, I don't know what it is, man. It's a whole different zone. Like it's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
and I absolutely love it. Like now, like if I have the opportunity, I'll jump on it to jump however many people you want me to. You know what I mean?
Sure.
We used to pack 700-800 people in this club I worked at, and if they ever needed anybody to get up and talk about anything or judge a contest, it didn't matter. I was like, throw my ass on stage, man. I'm in. You know, like I love it. It's the craziest thing. I've hosted the roast master, 8 roasts now, but you know, you know what I mean? A lot of fun. It's a lot of work because you gotta, you know, every roast you gotta write a ton of jokes because you gotta roast everybody in the panel. You gotta roast the person being roasted. You gotta host a show.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of like my hidden little talent. I mean, I had no idea I could do it, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, I was like, wow, this is pretty awesome. I love this. This is great.
Well, let's get to the bottom of that, Tony.
I like to talk. Yeah,
No. I could have gone down that road, but I was not going down that road. What I was going to say was, it had to have been a very good experience, that first one.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, so awesome. you had a lot of crowd feedback, and yeah, I'm sure that's why now you can't wait to do it again.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. The biggest one I ever did was they put me out at the Portuguese festival.
Mm-hmm.
In down Rhode Island, and so they did this big Portuguese festival, 20, 30, 40,000 people, and then they decided they're going to do this wrestling show at this event. Not all 40,000 people came to the show. It was part of this big festival, you know.
Sure.
And but there was, I don't know, probably 4,000 or 5,000 people. And so at the very beginning of the show, the guy who runs the federation's like, "Hey, listen, you got to go out there. Like, these people don't know our federation, and you manage." I was like the Bobby Heenan. I had like a stable of guys. I ended up building. I mean, I was out there for almost every match. And he said, "You got to go out there and you got to woo heels, woo bad guys." He's like, "You got to go out there and you got to let everybody know that you're the bad guy. So every time you walk through the curtain, they know who to boo."
Yeah.
All right. So I said, "Well, what do you want me to say?" He said, "It's up to you, man. No holds barred. Do what you want." So okay. So I went out
Pun
there.
intended.
So I went out there and I walked out to the ring. I used to come out to Pop Goes the Weasel by third base. That was my entrance music. So I take my time getting down to the ring, and I had this big, huge hat that I used to wear. I had a trim coat.
It wasn't the same one that Norm Macdonald wore as Burt Reynolds on Saturday Night Live, was it?
It wasn't that one. It was more like a Mad Hatter hat. It had
this,
crazy straight up and down. It was awesome. And so I go out to the ring, and I have no idea what I'm going to say. But on the way out to the ring, I'm smiling and waving at everybody, you know, and I get in the ring and I get on the mic and I go for the cheap pop, you know, "Providence, Rhode Island." The place blows up, you know, and I was like, "Portuguese Festival," and they all go crazy. And I was like, you know, I was driving down here today and I knew the Portuguese Festival was going on because about 20 miles away from here, all I could smell was shit. Oh my God. It was
silence.
No, it wasn't silence. It was an eruption of anger.
Oh man.
So when they finally calmed down, I was like, I just started going off. I'm like, you know, I was like, a talent like me and a federation like this, they can't afford to pay a guy like me. So I get sponsored when I come to these events. And I was like, and today I'm getting sponsored by Lucky's Liquors down on Main Street. And I'm like, they normally got them big half-gallon bottles of vodka for $9.99. Because the Portuguese Festival's in town, they're 2 for $9.99. It's buy one, get one free. And judging by the looks of some of these women, I'd go pick up a couple bottles, guys.
Dude.
And that's when the beer bottles started flying.
Oh man.
So I had the referees come down. They like covered me up, ran me out back to the curtain. And as soon as I get to the curtain, the guy who's running the show looks at me and goes, "What the hell are you doing?" I go,
"You wanted me to be the bad guy."
He told me to go do what I wanted. He's like, "They're going to kill you when you go back out. They're going to kill you." So the cops came out and they actually got in the ring and made an announcement, you know, no throwing stuff, no touching the performers, blah, blah. First match, I walk out and I'm walking in the ring and I get punched in the back of the head. Some guy leans over and just punch, you know, cops jumped all over him, you know. And it was pretty crazy. At the end of the show, we gave him a good payoff, though. I took a pretty good whooping from one of the faces at the end of the show, and double stacked me and the wrestler on the table, and did it. They had a U-Haul there, with it. They had loaded the ring because it was outdoors, you know.
Yeah,
They loaded the ring out, and this guy did a moonsault off the U-Haul down and threw us on the table. So it was pretty cool. So it was a good payoff.
You had to lose, didn't you? That was the only way to save face.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, it was pretty cool, man. But yeah, that's my secret talent. I love, like, you stick me anywhere, man. Put a microphone in front of me, and I don't even care anymore. Like, I'll just go for it, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, you did forget your storytelling.
I'm a storyteller.
Yeah, you're a storyteller. That is I don't know if it's hidden because you tell stories, but
you know, it's funny. I ran into a friend of mine, and he's like, "How's the YouTube channel going?" So I'm like, "Oh, it's going good, man." You know, he's like, "Dude," he's like, "I think you're totally missing the boat." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You need to start a channel where you just tell stories." He's like, "You've gone through so much. You should just start a storytelling channel." And I was like, "Yeah, but I'd run out of stories eventually." You know,
well, you know, you say that, but there. Well, and now I'm thinking about Seinfeld. You remember when somebody else was telling somebody else's stories as though they were their own, and they like bought them from George, and
oh yeah,
yeah. I mean, but there's no shortage, of embellishments you can do. It doesn't have to be everything that's happened to you.
True. No, absolutely.
Yeah. Look at Juliet Miranda. A lot of those are right from her past, but you know, she embellishes a bit and changes the names and that sort of thing. So I don't know, dude. I think that's actually a pretty good idea. It doesn't have to be in lieu of Viewed This, but it could be a sub channel, or I don't know if you could work it into your channel as it is though. But
is that really what I want to do? Is that really what I want to do right now? Is start a third channel? You know, about ready to start the second one.
Yeah, I hear you. Well,
I haven't gotten that one off the ground yet. So. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there is that. Let me hit the chat up real fast. Bob Dip says nobody is perfect. I'm told I'm a nobody. Bob, that's not true, dude. You're a fun guy, and I don't mean from a mushroom perspective. You are just a fun dude. You're great in the chats. And I still want to get you on the show, bud. I don't care if it's audio only. Scott Victor, welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up, Scott?
Brandon B wants to know if I have a gun collection and how often do I go to the range. The answer to the first question is yes. And how often I go to the range? I try to get out no less than once a month. I mean, you know, if you're serious about your how can I put this in the best light possible? If you're serious about honing your skills, then you've got to hit the range on a regular basis. And now that my boy's got a little bit of land, we'll probably end up making a shooting range at the end of his property until I get my property. So yeah. Tim Yonts, how you doing, buddy? Who else do we have? Dickie's Beer Reviews. Welcome to the show. I haven't seen you for a while. Outdoorsy Gals here. Have I missed anyone else?
And Living Artist here.
Oh, and Living Art's here. I just saw her on the Creator Spotlight live stream. Yeah. How you doing? Good to see you. Arthur Moorhead, how you doing, buddy? Going to bed. Well, hey, we'll see you, Arthur. Have a good evening, my friend. Easton Music Ministry. That sounds like Jason's stream must be over.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson's stream must be over. So Easton Music Ministry, welcome over here.
Easton Music. The link for the meeting ID is in the description below the video, and anyone is welcome to jump right in here. I just came on to tell my hidden talent real quick.
Yep.
And until anybody gets here, I'll talk about my hobbies because I missed last night.
Oh yeah, you missed the hobby show. That's cool. You can talk about your hobbies. What was I going to say prior to that? Scott Fixer says the real skill is pistol. Yes, absolutely. In fact, I never take my rifles to the range. I always shoot my rifles outdoors, and I made sure that I got an AR with the carry handle because I was used to that from the military. And I can nail a paint can lid at 300 yards. So with regularity, just using the open sights. That's a hidden talent of mine.
There you go. That's pretty amazing, actually.
I can't wait to try it in contacts. I have yet to hit the range in contacts. That'll be fun.
I have, yeah, let's see it on here. It's kind of faded now, but I've got a pretty good scar on my my left hand.
Oh.
So I had a roommate who was a cop.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of my best friends. I've known him since I was 5 years old, and we were living together when I was like 19. He was on the police force in town. We used to go in the backyard and just blow off rounds like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
His landlord was a psycho. Like he had tons of guns. Like he had like do you hear him? So it was crazy. So, but he let us shoot his weapons and stuff. It was pretty neat. But the first time I went out there was this old car out there, and it was buried in the bushes.
For some reason, you're cutting out tonight. I don't know why that is.
Am I?
Yeah.
Right, hold on.
Make sure. Yeah.
Garbage.
Make sure you're plugged in all the way too. Yeah, because you normally don't cut out like that.
Oh, I know. Is that any better? I just unplugged, replugged.
Yeah, that sounds better already. Yep.
All right, cool. So yeah, we used to go out in the backyard and we used to shoot this car. There was a car back there. It was a shooting car. Swiss cheese did. But the first time I went to shoot, my buddy's like, it's simple, you know. I was like, yeah, man, how hard can it be, you know? Mm-hmm. So I take the gun and, you know, I go over there and I hold it with two hands, you know, line up.
What was it again? I missed that part.
That was a Glock, I guess. It was police
okay.
Glock.
Mm-hmm.
And the slide comes back and just rips my whole top of my hand up. one shot, and I just looked at my friend and I turned the gun around and I handed it to him. He's like, "What are you doing?" I held up my other hand and this blood just everywhere. And he's like, "Oh my God, what happened?" I was like, I didn't realize how high I had my hand on there. It was pretty bad, but after that, I learned my lesson.
Yeah. And that is a good lesson. I'm more of a cup. Yeah. So I never have to worry about. Yeah, I never have to worry about the slide coming back.
That's what I turned into.
Yeah.
Because lesson, you know, it was my first time, and I was just like, hey,
Clint Eastwood partner, mode. The guy who never makes it all the way through the show.
Yeah, I'll tell you some hobbies while waiting for someone to
jump on. Yeah, go ahead. Easton Music Ministry says they're going to come on.
As soon as he's done.
Mm-hmm. Before you get into those, I already talked about my parlor tricks, and they also want to know if you've got any parlor tricks that would be considered hidden talents, Tony.
No, I was a bartender for 17 years, and I've got a few card tricks, pretty decent ones. That's about it. Just tricks that I do. I do some coin tricks. I do some card tricks, stuff like that. I did when I was 10 bar, you know. Yeah, that's about it. Though. No parlor tricks really. Just that.
Chrissy, if Tony were holding this toothpick, I can get that ring off that toothpick without touching Tony or the toothpick. It's that's a bar trick. Works every time, except for those people who've seen it. So what are your hobbies, dude? Let's hear about those hobbies.
So I'll go real quick because he's waiting to go to jump on, and I'm going to go watch a show with my wife. Now, granted, when I say hobbies, these are things that I do maybe once a year now because I have 5 kids. But I love to go fishing.
Mm-hmm.
My kids and I are fishermen. We love to go fishing. Yep. We love to go metal detecting, which has turned into us being coin collectors. We found some cool coins and stuff. So we collect coins, we metal detect, and we disc golf. We like to go disc golf.
Oh, disc golf. I thought you said you disco.
I do that too.
I was ready to shut you off. I still may be ready to shut you off.
Look at this handsome guy.
I know, right?
I just want to come hang out with you for a few minutes, man. Waiting for people to finish eating and get their stuff done and chat with you for a second, man.
Well, cool, dude. Always fun having you on the show.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you having me on, and just got home and took off my dress shirt. I've been in all day. I hate dressing up, and I have to do it for work. That sucks. Me
too. Well, it comes with the territory in some cases, but
absolutely.
Anything for the buck.
Yeah. Listen, man, have a great night, and thanks for having me, Jim. I appreciate it, brother.
Hey, you bet, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good, man. Take care.
Bye-bye. You know, that's funny. I actually turned off the notifications, and now I get notifications when they come on and when they leave. Come on, Zoom. I'm begging you. Make it right, will you? All righty. We've got another guest coming up, and Easton Music Ministry. If you're gonna come up, you're gonna have to hurry because we're coming up on top of the hour. I'm gonna talk to Brandon for a little bit. If you want to wait for another night, just let me know in the chat. What have I missed in the chat thus far? One of these days, Chrissy, I will show you how that goes. Yeah, I hear so much about people that can loop their tongue. Let me get your. Oh, there you are. I just want to get your name, Brandon. And that is your first name, right? I mean, that stands to reason. Okay, we'll just call you Brandon B because that is what it is. Sweet. Okay. All right. Let me unmute you. See how this works? You guys are seeing behind the scenes here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How you doing, Brandon?
Good, good. How about yourself?
Oh, you know me. I only complain when I complain.
Same here. I complain all the time, but I mean, I like to think the same. How's everyone doing? Hope you guys are doing good.
Oh, these guys are doing great. These guys are doing great. Right. Ghana, welcome to the show. I almost missed you there. So you want to talk about your hidden talents or something else?
Yeah, I mean, I like to, I don't know about talent, more of like a hidden passion, you know, because like maybe some people won't consider it a talent,
mm-hmm.
but for many years of my life, I was big into graffiti. So I used to consider myself like a graffiti artist, and I still do it to this day, just not illegally. Yeah, and that's like what
I hear you, dude.
People would like kind of see it as wrong. I mean, it is.
Well, it's wrong when it's on other people's property, of course. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because it hurts more than just the aesthetics. It can hurt their business. That's what I have a problem with. Random tagging like Chrissy says.
Tagging. I like to do pieces. You know what I mean? Like
you got really light.
Oh, did I?
Oh, now
sorry,
you're
I kind of moved away. I thought I didn't want to be like Tony and like have my face like right here.
Does it? Well,
that is where the mic is.
Yeah. Well, your headset's got a mic. How come? Won't that work?
It's actually broken. Broken.
Okay. Yeah. Well, don't worry about the big head. It was more Tony's camera than anything else.
All right. Is that better though? Is this better?
Oh, it's much better. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have to push you near as hard. But it's still an art, right? I mean, especially when you can do it well.
Well, like, yeah. I mean, there's so many cool aspects about it. I mean, it's like something that gives you like such a thrill that really nothing else can give you, you know. But
oh, you mean like getting away with it?
Well, yeah, you know
that's okay.
I mean, there's that aspect. That was more the high school aspect. Then I really started to get like, you know, the big pieces are where it's at. That's where like the beauty of it is, and that's where the skill comes into play. Because you know, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of crap graffiti out there, but
oh yeah.
Finding like, you know, like a train yard or something where there's already like a bunch of stuff there and it's super secluded, you know, like under a freeway or something. I don't know. It's just like, I like to bring it up because I have like so many stories that like people will probably never know. And I've done so many things like not bad, but like just crazy things. Like as for an example, like I've gone out like by myself at like 1 a.m. just like to like a train yard by myself and just there until like the morning time, just like doing my art and running into some shady people on the way and just crazy stuff. But I don't really have like one example that's up there. I did like it's for my girlfriend. It's a canvas.
Oh, very cool.
I like to do more canvas work now. I mean, you know, like if you keep going with it, you can only start doing it more on paper and then books and stuff, you know.
Oh yeah.
that's more the way to go.
Yeah,
But
it really is. It really is.
yeah,
But I recognize it for the for the art that it is. It takes a lot to be able to visualize the shading and the shadows and that sort of thing,
yeah.
with just very few colors, relatively few colors. Um,
Hmm.
I didn't. Well, okay. Full disclosure, I have painted my
Fair share of.
my fair share. Thank you. My fair share
Yeah.
of underpass. Now I tried to do it out of sight, and we would only see it, but of course, you can see it from several angles, like
Yeah.
underneath an interstate, on a culvert embankment or something.
Mhm.
I have done my fair share of those, but it's one of those things like you've grown out of it. I grew out of it back then as
Yeah.
well. So I do have an appreciation for it beyond just the art. I mean, it is one of those things, but and now you're learning that, yeah, it's not the right thing to do, or you already have, and
Uh-huh.
but
Yeah. But people are like more legitimizing it today, where like they're doing videos of just like time lapse videos of like a nice piece of art, and there's so many Instagram pages today where that's all they do is like every day, just even the little tag of just like a quote or something. And it's amazing to see how much of a following you can get from just doing that. And it's something that I do want to do like in the future as far as my Instagram, because my Instagram is more of a place where I show all my personal stuff, where
sure.
I'll just let go. It's all mine. So I mean, it's what I do, it's
Hmm.
my life. So
Hmm.
I do want to eventually get into like, well, I want to get an iPad Pro. That would be awesome. I see so many people doing some crazy stuff with the iPad, and that's like, a whole, you know, canvas slash artwork, paint, everything in one package. So eventually, I might start doing that on my
Well, what are you on now?
I'm sorry.
Laptop? Are you just using a laptop right now?
Nope, just my phone.
Oh,
I do everything on my phone.
oh, what are we? What camera are we looking at? Is it hooked up to a laptop or a desktop PC?
This is yeah, I have a
Okay.
desktop. I do have a desktop.
Well,
Mostly for gaming. I
ha
mean,
have you thought
so
about a tablet?
I
Much,
have.
much cheaper than an iPad.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Pressure
I
sensitive pens, all different sorts of well, the paintbrushes will be your program specific, but I used to have one back in the day, a Wacom. In fact, I still have the old thing. It's an RS-232 connector, so it doesn't plug in anything.
actually, yeah, I actually do have a tablet right here, but I don't have a
Tablet.
charger for it, and I haven't
Oh,
got
you need a
around.
charger for it?
It
Because
was my brother. He left it for me. I mean,
oh, okay,
but I
okay.
had it.
Yeah, nowadays
But
they either run off USB or you plug them right in, the wall.
yeah,
So,
this is a little older one, so
oh, okay, okay.
but oh my god, I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
No, I apologize. Man, what was I gonna say?
Well, while you're thinking of that,
Oh,
hello, Eileen. How are you? Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
what's that? No, I'm a big believer in like working with what you have. Like it doesn't matter like what you guys say. No, like what you guys say. It does. I'm saying this all wrong. It what you guys say all the time. You got to work with what you got. You got to just start already.
Oh yeah.
Big believer of that. I mean, that's why I do everything on my phone. I don't know if you got a chance to check out my song that I just released, but
I
yeah,
did
that was all
actually.
done on my phone.
Yeah,
Oh, awesome.
for some reason your bell was unrung, so I had to re-ring it. But when we were in that other chat together, and I think it was what's the guy's name? Mike from the Creator Spotlight.
Yeah.
He said that he'd seen your new video. So, oh shit, he's got a new video. So I went and immediately went to watch it during the stream.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, it was
Yeah.
awesome, dude. Very well done.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I did it all at work. Like while I was at work, like I had like just like I wasn't even working. I was just like working on that. But it's all like footage from that was like the first time I ever attempted something like that. It was all just footage from like my phone, just like, and I was like putting filters on it and slowing it down and stuff. And I was like, wow, this looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything is from my phone to the recording to the visual to everything. So Yeah, just work with what you got, you know.
Work with what you got. But there's no shame in finding the right tools when you get to a point where there's something you want to do and can't without a tool. And
That's why I mentioned the iPad. I was
yeah.
like, that's like, what you want to get to. And that's like, I think that specific topic I was talking about, like those things really shine. And as far as like what I've seen where you can do with them, it's like insane. Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah, the things you can do nowadays with these things is just unfriggin' believable. I watched just yesterday a gal who was a Disney artist, and she followed Bob Ross on one of his paintings, and she did it totally digital.
oh really?
Yeah. So if you like search for
cool.
I did a Bob Ross painting digitally or something like that, or on my computer, you'll find a very attractive, very attractive gal, and of course it took her longer than the 30 minutes, but because she had to find the right brushes and whatnot. But it was really cool, and it turned out.
How many people wanted to like follow along with him, but just didn't have like a canvas and paint? I would watch those every day when I was like just a baby, literally, like just growing up. I'm like watching them, like, oh, I wish I could just like, because I used to have like a little play one, set one. I used to try to follow along, but I was like, man, like even when I was a teenager, I was like, I would love to get like the same paint he has, like everything, and just like really follow along with him.
Oh yeah.
There's actually, I don't know if you've heard of a big YouTuber, Jenna Marbles.
Yeah.
She did a video where she follows along with him. Like it's funny.
Was she on her floor in her bedroom?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember. Yeah, because it looked like if memory, I watched somebody else do that same thing, and I thought it was her. And yeah, she was like right in front of her bed on the floor, and she had her canvas sitting up there, and she was following. The TV was over, in our view, but it was over to her right, and she was trying to follow it through. But I was sure it was Marbles. Yeah, I'll go look that up too, because well, you see that right there?
Oh,
yeah. Now his predecessor was Alexander. Oh, I can't remember his last name, but he's actually the originator of the wet on wet technique that Bob Ross actually did on his show. And he had a half an hour public access show where he did, just hundreds of paintings, just like Bob Ross does. In fact, he was a mentor of Bob Ross's, and they had a falling out, and that's when he started his show. He said, you're taking my stuff. And of course, they're both gone now.
There's always something like that.
Oh yeah, drama.
Yeah, I was like, there's this huge gaming drama with like contracts involved going on right now.
Oh yeah.
Contracts.
No shortage of drama, man.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
I gotta learn that name. Ulrich and Brenda, Canada. Welcome. We also have Germany Travel and Personal Guide. Darren, how you doing? Welcome to the show, guys. So,
I saw Tony was on here earlier. What's up, Tony? Sorry, I gotta say that.
Well, Sammy from Studio Geek 32 and OBS Geek.
I gotta check out his channel actually.
He's just got 2 videos on there right now, I think. On his new channel. Yeah. And he's wanting to do all kinds of OBS tutorials for folks, which I think is a great thing. Fantastic.
I want to start. I wanted to today, but man, a lot of people are live streaming today. It's the new hot ticket.
I know.
I wanted to. I've been playing like this game, Resident Evil 2, like the remake. So I want to do like a playthrough on the live stream. I'll probably start it this weekend. My birthday is actually on Monday, and
oh, no kidding.
I want to do. Yeah, I haven't even thought about it. I literally like remembered this week. Like, oh yeah.
Well, happy pre-birthday, man, because I know I won't see you before Monday morning. Well, unless you come on tomorrow night.
Hey, I'm gonna. Yeah, well, I plan on. I have like, I saw you put like ahead of time like all the like the premieres. I mean.
My upcoming live streams. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried.
You're so good at keeping up with all that.
Well, I try to do it because I wasn't doing that at first, and I tried now every at least Sunday to map out the week. One, so I don't have to worry about it during the week because that's a lot of stress. And two, that lets everybody know what the subject matter is going to be, at least, short term.
Yeah, that's why I saw this one. I was like, I really want to get on tonight. Like,
cool.
And then, my girlfriend was like, "Hey, you're still coming with me to get a haircut, right?" And
that's always fun, isn't it?
And there was and there was a Taco Bell right next to it, so I was like, "We're going to Taco Bell." Yeah, because I was gonna make burgers tonight, but bacon burgers. But, I want to cook right now. So long day.
Yeah, bacon burgers without any bun is right up my alley right now, dude. Even though I'm plateaued at 20 pounds down, it's right up my alley.
Without a bun? I don't know if I can do that.
Well, it's low carb for a very short time. I mean, I've been doing it for about 50 days now. Busy little house.
I can start that.
Not staying, but hey, thanks for being here, hon. Thanks for being here. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah, everything was without bread for me right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my boss told me to do that too. I get like a hot dog all the time because there's the 7-Eleven right next to my job. So every time I get one, they're like, "Why don't you just get it without the bread?" I'm like, "I'm not gonna eat this." Like, okay, yeah, a hot dog for lunch, just a wiener.
Oh man, sporks are your friend, in that instance.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, and you want to stay low carb at Taco Bell? Get the hard tacos, even with sour cream. Oh, it is? Oh, okay. Well, you're doing good because I think they're only about 6 to 8 carbs a piece, and that'll if you limit yourself to 2 or 3 of them, you're good to go.
Try like 6 or 7. Man.
The password was limit.
That reminds me of the cable guy.
That's an old that's an old game show.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, by the same name, as a matter of fact. The password is geek. And then of course, the host would say, "Okay, geek." Oh shit. Watch the bloopers sometime of game shows. They're hilarious.
Show bloopers. Oh my god. I get it. Compilations are like the best.
I know.
That's all. I literally, when we were eating right now, I was watching you, and I was like, okay, well, my girlfriend's just like watching me watch you. So I was like, what do you want to watch? And then like we're both just like road rage, instant karma. That's like what we're watching now. No Netflix, no Game of Thrones, instant karma compilations.
Oh yes. Yes. I do that a lot myself.
Yes.
Yep. Bad drivers. I love bad drivers. Car accidents. I don't know why. I mean, it's the train wreck sort of thing. I love watching car wrecks, and because I'm always like, why in the hell did you do that?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's always just fascinating to see like how crazy drivers there are like out there. I mean, here in Cali, it's horrible too. There's horrible drivers everywhere.
Horrible drivers everywhere. Yeah, I've been a lot of places. Horrible drivers everywhere.
Yes. And like I always just think like, how could they have possibly passed the driving test? Like I can't see this person with no turning signal, just switching from lane to lane, not looking. Like, how did they pass? How? It needs to be harder.
Boy, you got that right.
Yeah, it needs to be harder. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I wish it was harder, but alas, it's not.
Nope.
And people forget. I don't know why people aren't taught in at least driver's ed about the fast lane. I mean, I'm astounded, just absolutely astounded to find people. Yeah, to find people that have no clue. I've talked to people. I said, "What are you doing over in the left lane?" And it's a lane. No, that's a passing lane.
Yeah, no, that's yes.
Yeah, that's the fast lane. Or why are you passing?
Fast lane.
Yeah. Or why are you passing on the right? Why are you hanging out in the the right lane. See, I'm one of those guys. As soon as I get on the highway, I'm in the middle lane or the fast lane if I'm passing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Right
I don't
away.
hang out in the slow lane at all because I don't want to be that jackass that's making everybody have to
Yeah.
time an
I'm
entrance.
always like, don't these people have someplace to go, right? They're not just driving casually. Like
I think some people are, Brandon. I think people
I
are
think
just
some people are as well.
look trees. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, they've never seen the color of the sky. Whoa.
Wow, look at those lines on the road. I wonder what that means.
Yeah, here's a nice place to stop.
But and I've said this before because I think I had a whole show on how pissed off I was about drivers and like not using turn signals. It's like, what did they not come out on that year? But but we're all the idiot at one time or another. Am I right?
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Everybody
Yes,
makes
of course.
bonehead moves at some
Get
time or another.
comfortable too.
Yeah.
Get a little too comfortable.
Yeah.
As far as just like driving fast or switching lanes really fast. Like sometimes you won't check that blind spot, and you gotta kind of do a little swerve.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I want to start a kind of like a excuse me, a podcast. I've been talking about it with my girlfriend. Like it's gonna be called the Vent Room because I just want to like vent about certain stuff. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like on this day, negative people, bad drivers. Things your boss tells you to do. Oh my god.
It's gonna be like Peter Griffin. You know what grinds my gears?
It grinds my gears. It's gonna be just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the other day, my boss is like, I want him to tell me like, hey, you're gonna get a raise, or I earned one, and instead he's asking me for money. Like, hey, I got this thing the guys are doing. Like, I need you to chip in something. I'm like, what? I want you to give me more money. I'm not trying to give you money, dude.
I can hear it now, Brandon. We really like what you're doing around here. You're always here early. You're doing great work. You got any money I can borrow? It's like, what?
And that's the thing. Yeah, just there's so much stuff I want to start. Just like I'm ready to start my own business. I want to switch my focus on too, but it's just hard to keep up with next week's bills and next month's, and just I'm like kind of stuck in a rut right now.
Yeah, ruts happen. Ruts happen.
Yeah. I'll get out of it one day.
Oh yeah. Well, life does this. No matter. At one point you're going to hit the bottom of the trough, and it's all going to get really good from there on. If
always ups and downs.
Oh yeah, ebbs and flows. Easton Music Ministry. I'm sorry, I was hoping to get you on, but we're 15 minutes later than I normally go. You'll have to come back on another night for sure. Timey Lives, welcome to the show. You came in right at the end though.
Checking, but yeah, I'll leave it at that. I want to thank you, Jim, for everything you do. I mean, this is awesome, and I look forward to this all the time.
Oh, cool.
I wanted to say, so you put up all the schedule, and I was like hitting the bell on all of them, like remind me. But I keep thinking you're live. Like when I see one of the pictures, like and I click it, it has like you put a little live sign in there too, like, and I click it, and then it's like, oh, it premieres in like this in an hour or like a day, and I'm like, oh, I'm watching it right now.
Maybe I need
do that so many times a day. Dude.
Oh man, maybe I need to change that. That's why I put the day on there as well. You notice the day up top? Yeah.
I just noticed your face and your picture come up. It says a little live. I'm clicking it. I do it a lot.
Well, here's the thing. If you see me like this, if I'm wearing glasses, I'm not live. But
that's the pose I was trying to get you to do.
This one here.
That one. No, because you were bringing up your banner when you were talking with Sammy, and you're like that.
Oh.
Like, do that pose.
I don't even know if I could do that one again. That was way off the cuff. I just like click.
But yeah, I hope you have a good night, Jim. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, you're welcome, dude. Thanks for coming on. And of course, you're always welcome on. Awesome. Anytime, dude. Anytime.
Hope everyone has a good night.
Oh, yeah. Awesome, dude. Well, it'll get better.
Yeah, hopefully.
And
yeah, I mean, it will.
yeah, and come back when it is, and we'll chat some more, bud.
Yeah, sounds good, man. Thanks.
All right,
Good night,
thanks,
everybody.
Brandon. We'll talk to you, buddy. Oh, what a great guy! What a great guy! There's that noise again. Now I've got to go in. I've got to work some more magic there. Outdoors Galley was. Luckily, I'm not a Type A personality. Yeah. Hidden talent poses. What is that? There you go. There you go. One last hidden talent for the end of the show. Yeah, Easton Music Ministry. We will absolutely get you on at another time. I thought you had a headache, and I was hoping you'd hit it early, but you know I try to keep these to an hour. My days are getting more busy as time goes on, but yeah, we'll have you on. Just keep trying, and for the rest of you guys, thanks so much for being here. Thanks to my amazing guests. Amazing. Amazing. Thanks, Tommy. I appreciate that. Cat. I'm sorry, Cat. I remembered. I am horrible with names, and I remember Cat's name. But that's going to do it for me, folks. For those of you who are watching this after it's processed and you like this kind of content, smack that subscribe button. See, maybe you can come on the next time. For the rest of you, or for everyone, make sure you treat others the way you would want to be treated. If we all did that, this world would be a fantastic place. I will bid you farewell, and we'll see you live.